ain't seen real problems since seen nothing. I ain't seen real, I ain't seen real problems since tripping off grades. I just be making up different reasons for my nieces. From my way I pick enough to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight. Cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like what you want, what you want. I got Jesus giving money, what you want. I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry. So I'ma say I love you, but keep it.
If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Time to wrap up an excellent first weekend of football. What better way to do it with the Monday night opener? And we're underway here on EA Sports. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. First and 10. Now a run, and it's the rookie from Nebraska.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Slot man in motion right. Herbert going to try to throw on third down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
That is caught by Chark. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball, and while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Finding his tight end there. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Back to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Chargers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
And this will not help the cause. He's going backwards. Tackled back at the 8.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That one complete to Johnston. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Go. Hey, Catholic. Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Quentin Johnston's the man he was looking for on that one. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
In motion is Myers. Now, faking the give. That's down the field and intercepted. And the Chargers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Throwing, Herbert. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's taken down on what should be the final play.
Home to try. Set. You lady. You're up. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Go. Set.
On 1st down, Herbert. Taking off.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Now a give on the ground. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now a 3rd and 2. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And the Chargers have a 1st and goal forthcoming. Takes this down to the 5-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
Here's a run. Whoa. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His 1st NFL touchdown in his very 1st NFL game. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers are out to a 10-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll be second down.
So you're a couple inches away from, instead of celebrating a touchdown with your boys on the sideline, you're trotting back to the huddle with your tail between your legs. And that's the fine line between success and failure in the NFL. And the reality is, he knows it, the sideline knows it, the huddle knows it. At this level, you've got to make that play.
He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Here's 3rd and 2. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Vegas. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. To throw, it's Herbert. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Johnston motioning over. Now Herbert throwing on second down. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Slot receiver headed right. Now Herbert. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn fourth down into a first.
The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. This a 57-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we've reached halftime here in our first Monday Nighter of the new year. As we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. In motion is Myers. Back to the air once more on second down.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. A gain there of 13 yards. 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. To the goal line and in. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Carlson now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Throwing on first down is Herbert. Downfield, that's Constant. He's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Oh, they're on second down, going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On third down, they'll try to get it on the ground. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up fourth down.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
And that one bounces off the crossbar, but it goes in. It's good. And the Chargers will take the lead here in the third quarter. So Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Quick throw here is complete. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, The ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
He'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Herbert now on 3rd and goal. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And now it's 4th and goal. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Chargers will extend their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
In motion is Myers. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got it! And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more Monday Night Football. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Now, faking the give. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll send a tight end in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
It's a big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to get back within a field goal. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And the deficit will stay right where it is.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Hey, go lion. Hey, ram. Homie troops right.
Herbert now on 1st down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Handoff here, up the middle, finding room to the 20. And he's into the end zone. That might be a knockout punch. Touchdown, L.A. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in Week 1. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes, back inside the 20-yard line.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They'll look to throw. Again, working deep downfield. And he will take this one in. 82 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Drive will start on the ground. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Right back to him on first down. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Now, Herbert. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man, right side. It's complete. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down. They'll stay on the ground. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
A run on 1st and goal. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.